MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with another 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Teheran's ready. Here's the delivery. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber moves over, makes the play, 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 home. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park with no score. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped straight up. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got a 3-for-7 line. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped up. Donaldson is there. And the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's had some success, 5 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Just hung in there on that one. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Kyle Hendricks.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he drives a liner to right center, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. One and one the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Line hard, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson brings it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changeup laid off down and around the shins. The next 1-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1, here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward is there. Let's see if they try it. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Center fielder, enter Inciarte.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Flowers isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Donaldson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Stepping in, Albert Almora flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. walked him up. Markakis coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Kris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Full count, 3-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Tehran has his target. 2-1 on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Swanson has a play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. Tehran has his target. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Popped him up. Albies moving to his left, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Dansby Swanson.
On its way is pitch number 75. In there, no balls and a strike. And there's ball one. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let them run, get you a Libby.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Swanson on at first, nobody out. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Julio Teheran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Braves strand one. They're up 2-0. At the plate, Kyle Hendricks will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Albies will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
One out, nobody on. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Teron gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Now in the box, Albert Almora. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swanson scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. On the ground is second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis giving chase. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Tehran sets. Here it comes on 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on the hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
He's set. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Ready with the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1-2.
Line drive to left. Acuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 4.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carl Edwards Jr.
Daniel Descalzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 3, Daniel Descalzo.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Brad Brock is on to pitch out
Now
of the bullpen in the bottom
Chicago,
half of the 8th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Charlie Culberson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball just missed above the zone. Ah. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of the stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Inciarte, base runner at first with 1 out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Mark Melanson.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. His career numbers against Melanson not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
So in now for Chicago, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 5. Albert Almora.
Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 5. Almora is off at first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Atlanta led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Julio Teheran takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Kyle Hendricks pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Mark Melanson earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter
The final
MLB The
line score for our
Show.
ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves completed a short 2-game sweep as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-0. The New York Mets amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 7-6. The Pittsburgh Pirates picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 8-7. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-6. Aaron Judge was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 7-3. The Chicago White Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-2. The Kansas City Royals launched 3 home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. The Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 3-2. The A's totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.